What was the most toughest like boxing move you had to do?
Yeah, I would say just the whole thing.
Just the whole thing. No one specific move that came to mind?
Do you know how many moves we did in this movie? Do you ever think of one?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to die.
Don't let him destroy everything you've built.
Ready or not, here I come.
Now, congratulations on the film. Michael B. Jordan, Michael B. directing, and Michael B. beefing with Jonathan Majors. Out of all the movies, out of all the movies to be your directorial debut, why Creed 3?
I felt like it was it was the perfect timing. I knew the character so well, I knew the world. I kind of had a pretty good idea of what Adonis would be going through at this stage of his life, personally and professionally. And I felt like, there was nobody else to really tell that story, than myself. So, and I was ready for a challenge. I wanted to evolve, I wanted to grow. So I just kind of jumped off the deep end and, see what happens.
Talking about like his current phase of life, the friendship between Adonis and Damien is one of the central themes of this film. How did you know that Jonathan is the Damien, like the antagonist to your Adonis?
How did I know? I mean, I found out. I think I knew he was a phenomenal actor that would be able to like hit the emotional notes that I needed to hit for Damien to be the best antagonist for Adonis. Adonis is very complex. He's very layered. So that you need an equally as complex and layered antagonist in Damien. So just seeing some of his old work and understanding what I could do if he just trusted me in the process, and it worked out.
Now, Jonathan a few weeks ago told me that you're currently his best friend.
Michael B. Jordan is my cut man and probably currently my best friend.
Is he yours, or is there someone else in the role? Like, I won't tell him it was.
No, I mean, he's definitely one of my best friends, man. It's like, I got a brother now, and the way, we've kind of connected over the past couple of years is something special. So yeah, man, he's right there in the mix with my other best friends. Like he's a part of the crew now. So like, for sure.
Now, many franchises end as a trilogy. Rocky famously had 6, and Creed is currently at its 3rd. Do you think there are more stories to tell, and do you want to tell them now and soon, or maybe come back in like 20 or 30 years, as some franchises are known to do?
I don't know. That's a good question. I know I want to expand the Creed verse. There's more stories definitely be told. I don't know when and where, and how, just yet, but you could definitely expect more from the Creed family.
You've been here for like 8 years. Like, I imagine training has been intense and crazy throughout the 3 films. What was the most toughest like boxing move you had to do?
I mean, this movie was probably the toughest one out of the 3. So yeah, I would say just the whole thing.
Just the whole thing. No one specific move that came to mind?
Do you know how many moves we did in this movie? Do you ever think of one? Nah, they're all tough after a certain point. They're all tough.